So, question 3. We have the point A at 6, negative 10, and the point B at negative 2, 4. Now we're told that B is the midpoint of A and C, and we want to find the coordinates of C. So, if we think about this, you could use the formula for this, but I tend to do it this way. So A is here at 6, negative 10. Now B is the midpoint here, and it's at negative 2, negative 4. So in order to get to B from A, I've come backwards by 8 and gone upwards by 6. So to get to C, I need to do the same again. So I need to go back 8 and up another 6. So that would put me at negative 10. And then going upwards 6 from negative 4 would put me at 2. So it's negative 10, 2, and that's our coordinates of C. We now want to determine the equation of the line through A that is perpendicular to AB. So let's look at the gradient of AB. So we know that that's the difference in the y's over the difference in the x's. So if I start with negative 10, take away negative 4, I have to come back to this point for the x's, so 6 take away negative 2. So that gives me negative 6 over 8, which is negative 3/4. So the perpendicular will have a gradient of 4/3. And we know it goes through A. So I can use y minus y1 is mx minus x1, or you can use y equals mx plus c, it doesn't matter. So that's going to be y take away. Now it goes through A. y1 is negative 10, so this will end up being y plus 10. And then we have the gradient 4/3. And x take away 6. So y plus 10 is 4/3 of x, and 6 times 4/3 is 8. 3 goes into the 6 twice, 4 times 2. So y is going to be 4/3 of x, take away 18. Explain whether the line through A and B will intersect the line with equation 3x plus 4y plus 5 equals 0. Now note, we're not talking about this line. This was the line perpendicular to AB. We're on about now the line through A and B, which we know has this gradient. So, let's look at this line here. 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. So 4y would be equal to minus 3x take 5. So y is going to be negative 3/4 x, take away 5 over 4. So that's this line that we were given. Now our line through A and B, to get that we can do y take away y1 is mx take x1. So if we use A again, that's going to be y add 10 is equal to minus 3/4 x take 6. So y add 10 is going to be negative 3/4 x, add Now 3/4 of 6, let's think of that. So 3/4 times 6 over 1. That's going to be 9 over 2. So that's y is minus 3/4 x. Now 9 over 2, take away 10, which is 20 over 2. It's going to be take away 11 over 2. So notice that the lines are parallel, so we should mention that, but they have a different intercept. So they're parallel, both have a gradient of negative 3/4, but they're not the same line because they have a different intercept. And that's what you need to be clear about.